I'm making those granola bars that everybody's been asking about. I promised you this recipe. It's so simple. It's only 3 to 4 ingredients. You're gonna start with 4 bananas. My favorite is actually the bananas that you have in the freezer that you intend to use for banana bread, and then you end up with 12 to 15 bananas and you're like, what am I gonna do with these? This is a perfect recipe. So you put your bananas in there, 4 large bananas, and then you are gonna put your oats. I got these from Harris Teeter organic oats, and you are going to put those in and get those mixing together. So you get your oats and your bananas going and mashing up, and then you're gonna add about 4 ounces of applesauce, or about a half a cup, whatever you have available for you. I picked up this Simply Truth Organic cinnamon flavored applesauce at Harris Teeter as well. And then last but not least, you're gonna add in a package of the Harris Teeter Organics dried cherries, blueberries, raisins, and cranberries. And it's a 5-ounce package, so you just throw that in. And you're gonna mix all that up, and then you're gonna grab your 13 by 9-inch pan, and you are going to lightly oil that. I got this Simply Balanced organic cooking spray, so I sprayed some of that on there, and I put some wax paper just because it's gonna help once they cook for you to be able to turn those over. So once this is done, you are gonna take it out, and you're just gonna put it in here and press it down, and then you're gonna stick it in a 350-degree oven for 20 minutes. I just wanted to note this. It's gonna be really liquidy, as you can see. It's pretty liquidy right now, and that's okay, all right? But what you're gonna do once it cooks, some of that liquid's gonna cook off. Also, the oats are going to absorb the liquid as well. So don't be alarmed if your mixture seems a little more wet than you expected. Another thing you could do is you could add some nuts to this if you wanted to. You could add some pecans or some walnuts. Harris Teeter has both of those organic, and they're actually on sale right now. So check it out at your local Harris Teeter. So you're gonna cook this for 20 minutes in a 350-degree oven, and then we're gonna let it cool, and then you'll cut them into long rectangular pieces, and you get a good amount of granola bars out of this mixture. All right, these are about ready to go in. You know what, another couple modifications that you could do, you don't have to use applesauce if you don't have it, that's okay. A can of peaches would work as well. Basically, you want a half a cup of whatever the liquid is, some orange juice, whatever you want to add to it. But you can modify these however you want to. Don't put nuts if you have a nut allergy. You could add some maple syrup to it if you wanted a little bit of sweetness. Add about a tablespoon of maple syrup. They're sweet as they are, but if you just want to add a little bit more, you could add chocolate chips to this if you wanted to. There are so many different things you could do, but this is a really quick and easy recipe that your kids will absolutely love. And you know how it is when they come in the kitchen, they're like, Mom, I'm hungry, and they just had lunch and it's not time for dinner yet, and you're trying to figure out, what do I give them? This is a perfect healthy snack. Okay, they are ready. They took every minute of 20 to 25 minutes. The way that you will know they're done is they'll be dry on top, and you'll be able to tell that it's soaked up that moisture that I was talking about earlier. I'm gonna let it cool in here for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'm going to actually lift it up and put it on a cooling rack and let it cool completely before I cut them, all right? I cut them down the center, and then I cut them into individual granola bars, if you wanna call it that. So I'll show you what that looks like as the finished product. All right, so you are gonna cut them down the center and then cut them into about 1-inch pieces, all right? So each granola bar is gonna be about 1 inch. You could have these for breakfast with some yogurt. You could have them as a snack with a tablespoon of peanut butter on them. But here is your organic granola bars, and make sure to store them in an airtight container, and I would recommend putting them in the fridge. They'll last about a week, week and a half. Enjoy. If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe below and turn on notifications so you can get more great recipes and video tutorials.